Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Melissa. So you guys, it is middle of June. Today is June 14th and I need to do a mid-month check-in on my budget in YNAB. And this is what you're looking at right now. So if you want to see what June has been doing, come on back. All right, you guys, I appreciate you so much for clicking on this video. June is, June is acting like it has no behavior at all. But you know what? Ultimately, it's myself acting like I have no behavior. So there has been a lot of things happening so far in the month of June. As you can see, there's $30.61 here in the ready to assign section. That is the amount of money I made side hustling last week. This money was paid out on Wednesday of this week. I didn't get a lot of time to do much of the hustling because I was working the afternoons because I do morning and afternoon shifts. So I was working the afternoons, and usually during the mornings, I don't have much time to do much of anything. So, especially with the kids. There is also 8 overspend categories. We're going to go over those, but quick run through. I did go through just to save time and enter all of the transactions and approve all of the transactions that has come against my accounts on the budget side. So let's talk about what has happened already and what I'm waiting for to happen between now and the end of the month. So the rent has been set aside, but it has not cleared the account. They did not deposit the check as yet, but that money is sitting in my bills account waiting to be paid out. The electric was paid. HP Inc. I didn't pay it using this category this month because it was after I paid it in the subscriptions category down here. As you can see, HP Inc. for $5.42 that I decided to, break them out and put each subscription in its own category. So I'm not going to go back because I did try and it kind of screwed everything up. So I just set it as is, and going forward in the month of July on, then I will be using the HP Inc. category in itself because ultimately I'm going to hide this one. I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to hide it. Peloton has been paid. Google Cloud has been paid. I budgeted $3 for Google Cloud, but I only spent $2.16. It is $2.16 every month, but I usually budget a round number. So we'll see. We'll just leave it be. Renter's insurance, I need to still put $10.94 in here. It's not due till September, so this is sort of like a sinking fund, to get me ready for when it's due. iCloud storage, waiting for that to come out. Everything else on the bottom here, SiriusXM, my cell phone, and the internet, those has not come up yet. They're going to come up on the next paycheck that I'm going to receive on the 21st. So we'll deal with those when they come about. All right, in the My Babies section, I still have $40 in after school. I think I need a little bit more. When I go in today, I'm going to speak with them as to what is left to be paid for the end of June because my son is going to be going away. So he won't be in the after school program because they do have a summer program also, which he would be going to if he wasn't going to go on vacation and spend time with family. So I need to clear up this bill, have it at zero. So when we come back in September, I don't have a bill to worry about. I'm going to find out from them because I think ultimately I'll need an additional, I think $40. I think. I'm not quite sure. So the babysitter have $220 in here, and this needs to be paid out today because today is Friday. Braces has been allocated and spent. So child support is next. The second half I will be sending my daughter will come next week when I get paid again. Clothes and shoes, I don't have anything in this category. But other kids' expense, there's a $20 amount here. It's not on a credit card, so I don't know why it's showing the credit card symbol here. It's not. It was a $20 cash that I gave to my oldest daughter. She wanted to take her siblings, the little ones, to a fair that was in town. So I gave her $20 just for food. She does have her debit card, so there was monies on her debit card for her to use. But I did I did give her $20 in cash. So that's money that I need to put back. All right. In the transportation section, the car insurance has been paid. I need to change this amount. The amount is actually 265.53. So it's 265.53. All right, and that has cleared. So let's just jump back to the budget. We'll go over the transactions in a minute so I can clear them. All right, so where were we? We were in transportation. All right, so we have 47 cents in transportation. I may just leave it there, or I may take it out and put it where, it could cover something, but it's only 47 cents. Auto loan has been paid already. Car fuel, I don't have any monies available in here, and we've only spent $50.03 so far. So hubby filled up the car once. I put $50 in the car once, and he filled up the second time. So we're still working with the gas that he put in there. Miscellaneous car expense, nothing. Parking fees, I already spoke about the parking fees for when we went to Jamaica and we parked at the train station. All right. So in everyday expenses, this was a category that I called variables before. I changed the name to everyday spending. I'm sorry, everyday spending. So copay and meds, I have nothing available. Eating out right now, we're up to 109.03. This category is overspent by $49.06. We'll talk about that in a second about the overspending. Groceries, so far I'm at 296.74. I am overspent by 39 cents. It's saying, I don't know. There's a 39 cents and the credit card symbol here. I don't know. I doubt I'm overspent, but we'll figure it out. Giving, nothing is available. Nothing. Heating oil, household goods, we still have 50 cents in this budget. We're up to $252.73. And I think I already spoke about this in my budget closeout. Personal spending, I have nothing available. I'm up to $45.68. So that's it for the everyday spending category. In the main focus, student loan is paid. One may have a payment that was made to it. And then I made an extra $2 payment because this $2 payment that I made, you guys, I wanted to switch from my inflow account to my primary account. Remember, I spoke about, switching those accounts around. So I wanted to make sure that the payments would come out of this new account that I have assigned. So I made a payment of $2 and everything is set. Lending Club, we still have half a payment to go. All right, and credit card interest is what it is. So in the credit card section, Marcus is paid up. Discover has $165 there. And the only reason why it has it there because this is the minimum payment that I assigned. But I did use my Discover card to buy gas, and then when I made the payments, it satisfied the minimum payment. So I think this $165, I think it's going to come in very handy. I kind of really didn't want to pull it out, or I kind of don't want to pull it out, but it may just come in handy because we got a lot of things to cover. Mattress Firm, it should be going out. I should just go ahead and apply this. It should be posting today. The due date is today, actually. So it should be posting between today and tomorrow. We'll see. All right. So let's see what's happening here. I'm not going to talk about these credit cards just yet because I'm going to jump over and talk about the overspending. So let's go over into the overspent categories. So other kids' expense, I'm overspent by the $20 that I spoke about. This is the monies that I sent this is the money that I gave to my daughter for taking her little brother and sister to the fair. Let me see if I can cover this. If I have anything in all things kids, which is only $2.17. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to send that $2.17 up here because that's what it's there for. So $2.17 from all things kids, I'm sending it to other kids' expense for right now. The rest of it I will worry about. All right, so that's it. Next up, YNAB. So I did set aside $100 do the full to do the annual membership for YNAB. However, it came out to 107.53. So I was thinking it was going to round about to be $100. It was more. Okay, so $7.53 is what I need to cover. Let's see where we could find this money. Where can it come from? I don't have much. I don't have much. I don't want to mess with, BJ's annual membership because that I'm going to have to put that money back if I take it out. Capital One and I don't know, you guys, I don't know. You know what? Let's deal with the ones that I can deal with right now. Because this was a cash, it wasn't on a card, it was cash. So I'm going to cover this from ready to assign and let that one go away. So now I have $12.78 to cover anything that's left. So the $2 for one main, I'm going to cover that out of the ready to assign. Okay, for the groceries for 39 cents, I'm going to cover that out of what's left in ready to assign. $7.53 out of YNAB. Let's go ahead and take the rest out of ready to assign. So I have $2.86. Let's see, $2.86. I'm going to send that amount to Eden Out for now. Okay, I'm just going to send it to Eden Out because Eden Out was overspent also. So now let's talk about passport renewals. I did mention that my two little ones are going to be going to Jamaica and to Miami for their summer vacations. And when I went to go check their passports, my son's passport was expired. So luckily, I went and checked. His passport was expired because now he is 9. We had gotten that passport when he was 2. If you don't check your kid's passport, if your kids have their passports already, go ahead and check the passport. You have to. No, because I think they expire every 6 years once they're under 16. I think. My little one just turned 4. Today is actually her birthday. So happy birthday, baby girl. Happy birthday. She's my butterfly. I call her my butterfly. She was my butterfly since I was pregnant. So my little butterfly's birthday is today. She is 4 years old and it's crazy. I can't believe it. But we got her passport when she was younger than 2. So we still have a couple more years to go on that. But my son's was expired. We renewed his passport. I wrote a check. So this came out of our account. I'm going to have to cover this with the emergency fund because this was something that we had to do. There's not much in the emergency fund. There's only $202 in there for right now, but I'm taking it out to cover that spending that we did to renew his passport. All right, so what's left? I have Chase for $33.97. Let's see what I did for that. I don't know why we're at $33.97 because quite honest, I didn't do anything on Chase for it to be overspent. I don't understand. Because look at this. There is 0 assigned, but there is $225 that was spent. So why is it telling me that I need $33.97 for McDonald's? I already covered that. Like, what's going on there? All right, let's see. So that means eating out needs to be covered. So maybe if I cover the eating out, it will cover this overspending here in the Chase category. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the money that I had assigned for Discover because they haven't pulled the money out. That means they don't need an additional amount for the minimum payment. So let's cover eating out of there. Oh, look at that, you guys. It went away. So that overspending in Chase was coming from the eating out. Oh, okay. So now I'm down to $306 and a penny that I need to cover from somewhere. Let's see. We have to figure this part out. 30601. I made an additional payment to my Capital One card. So we need to cover this from somewhere. All right, let's take this 84 cents from Google Cloud. We're going to take the 47 cents from car insurance. This is so nickel and diamond, right? We're going to take the 50 cents from household. We're going to take the 118 from Discover. So now I'm down to 185.40. All right, let's see. Let's take this $7 that's left in the emergency fund. It sucks, but that's what we got to do. We can't mess with these two amounts that's in for the credit card. We won't mess with those. But I think we could take. No, there's nothing else to take. We'll leave it. This this unfortunately is money that hubby's gonna have to send over. Unfortunately. I think I got ahead of myself, so I still have to cover those. Because there's nowhere else that I can pull it from. I can't take it from after school because I will need this additional money. I will need this money here to pay to the after school. I can't take it out of the babysitter because the babysitter needs to be paid today. Mattress Firm, I can't take that because I need to send that money to Mattress Firm. All right, you guys, I'm gonna have to go figure it out. I'm gonna have to hit up hubby and be like, listen, I need 100 and how much was it? I need $200, hub. Send me $200. So I'm gonna hit him up, you guys, and hopefully he could send me over $200 to cover this, and we can, go from there. So in the inflow account, I'm just gonna go ahead and reconcile. Right now, I think where we're at is $315.96. Yes, that is my cleared balance. So we can reconcile that. The primary account only has 3 cents, which is actually correct. Yep, 3 cents, you guys. The bills account, we're over $29.11. We're not really over because still left in the bills account for right now is these monies for the after school program. And when I go in, I will be talking to them about these three checks that's still somewhere in limbo. But the rent check is still there and everything else. So I did say we have to renew my son's passport. The passport fee itself to the Department of State is $160, and to the post office, because that's how we renewed it, we renewed through the post office, was $35. That's their fee. So I think ultimately, if I'm gonna have to see, I'm gonna look to see if we can renew with the Department of State itself instead of going to the post office and paying an extra fee. That's how I did them. That's how I originally got our passports. So I don't know if we can renew since it was a renewal. If anybody knows, go ahead and drop it in the comments, but I'm going to do my own research and see. So those were cleared. My balance is 25.89, $2,525.89. That is the amount that's in my account right now. So I'm going to reconcile that because see, we're still waiting for them to pull these checks out. All right, in my wallet, do I have $24.10? That is what I have. Go ahead and reconcile. Carter's is still where it's at. I haven't paid this yet. Chase is still where it's at. I had reconciled before. As you can see, if I click there, I only have these two payments so I can reconcile because my balance is $638.77. That's good. Marcus, we did make our $29 payment. They did charge an interest of $29.98. So I'm going to reconcile this. My balance is $1,273.10. Nothing else has happened on this account since then. Apple, we can go ahead and clear some of these payments that you're seeing. So 216 for my Geico, not Geico. Geico is up here. 216 for Google Cloud. I did make a payment of 266 too because this is where my car insurance come against. So 266 was the amount that I paid to the card. So there we go. 107.53 for the YNAB. So there we go. Can I reconcile my Apple card? 19 1 5. What am I missing? My balance is $1,915. Oh, I have to clear this 428. There we go. So yes, that's my balance, $1,915. Okay. Capital One number two. We haven't really done anything. The interest is the only thing that hit, so we can reconcile. Yes, our balance is $2,757.72. Looks good. Mattress Firm, we're waiting for them to take this out. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and enter this transaction as of today. No, I can do it this way. Record payment as of today's date, coming out of the primary account now, and we can save it. It hasn't cleared yet, but we just got the monies out of there, so it's not in the available. Discover, nothing really has changed with Discover. I did use it to buy gas and I paid it back. So let's reconcile. $5,460.03 is our balance. Looks good. Okay, Capital One number one. This is my Monster card. I did go ahead and set aside the money for the braces. So I'm waiting for them to take it out so I could clear it. And I did make the payment of $306.01. So this payment has cleared. Let's see if my balance. Nope. Let's see. Let's go back. Pull up Capital One. My balance is 624. I mean, 13,624.50. That is my balance. So let's see. Reconcile 13,624.50. Yes. They have not taken this $164 yet for the braces. We're waiting for that. So Famous Footwear and Venus are still at zero balances, so I don't need to worry about those. The next ones up are my sinking funds and saving accounts and my tracking accounts. We don't have to worry about those. I am just doing all the accounts that I use on a daily basis or, on a budget basis, really. So, all right, you guys, that's what it is. I need to go ahead and hit up hubby, see if I can get $200 from him to cover this overspending in my account for the Capital One payment. And that's it. So I appreciate you guys for clicking on and watching this video. If you've made it this far and you've made it to the end, because this is the end, please put a butterfly for my little girl in the comments. And happy birthday, butterfly. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later.